What's happening, people? We're back here once again on CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts. Super excited to be back inside the building once again as we jump into this one from Masicka, Tarrus Riley and Dunwell on the production side of things. It goes by the name of Corner. It's just dropped. I'm a massive Tarrus Riley fan. I really like what Masicka's doing as well, so this should be a really cool link up to listen to. As always, if you aren't already subscribed, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button at the bottom of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like and a comment and all of that good stuff, and of course following on Instagram as well at KXVU. Remember, guys, there'll be a lot of cuts and pauses in this video. The reason for this is purely because YouTube are blocking videos that we upload if we don't do it, so we have to cut them down a fair bit and do a lot of pausing, otherwise the videos just don't get let online, so bear with me on that front. Anyway, we're going to crack on with this one, and I am very excited to get into it, so let's go.
You can depend on me. Yes, you can.
Bro,
you can depend on me.
Just Tarrus's voice, bro. You can't tell me that Tarrus Riley's voice isn't one of the smoothest out there. Just across all genres. He's just got such a natural kind of glow to the way he projects and the way he pushes his vocal tones out there. He's just it's got such a pure voice, you know. Really, really cool intro, man. I love hearing him come with these really like powerful hooks.
Yeah, I'm in your corner, friend. I'm in your corner. Anytime the trouble is on, I'm in your corner, friend. I'm in your corner. When you need someone around, you know I'll be your friend.
See what I mean about the delicacy, though, of his voice? There's so much there's so much tonality to it. There's so much just general, just color and vibrancy to the way he's able to kind of manipulate his well, essentially his throat muscles, you know, to kind of give you those different kind of tones and shapes of audio. It's so cool to hear, especially over a stripped back tune like this. Dunwell on the production side of things, really giving us a very emotive sort of sounding tune. He's kind of talking about being in your corner. I'm assuming this is going to be the story of someone whose friend is kind of not in a good position by the looks of things. This looks like a hospital scene. Let's see how it goes.
Cause I'm in your corner. Anytime the trouble is on you, I'm in your corner, friend. Cause I'm in your corner, and I'm never gonna let you down. And if we lose it all and everything slide down, stand on the big ride, she stand up by the king side. I'm some dog, I want it out on the inside. One call and I'm still smiling, I'm down the thing for.
Very kind of powerful vocal presence from Masicka on this one again. Really kind of channeling those sort of classic, sort of more sing-along dancehall vibes in the way he's bringing it. Really, really good vocal, very strong introduction to this tune. Again, riding the instrumental really, really nicely, sounding like he's supposed to be there. Great start.
In your corner like the coach at the ringside, yeah. From we used to know no close, catch no swing my way. Enough patrolling at the road, but never switch and say. And if we fight to death, that's the right way. So when I call him my brother, I mean it.
Really nice verse from Masicka there, man. Just again, there's something so powerful about the projection on this tune so far. I don't know if it's the instrumental itself that's doing that, and it's giving them a lot of room to kind of maneuver and sound kind of free with what they're doing, but both of them just sound like their voices are booming, you know. Really, really cool, and I like that sort of smooth transition between Masicka's verse and Tarrus's verse. The video itself, it looks like it's about someone being taken to a hospital after something's happened. Probably an accident, or probably just something bad. Realistically, I don't know. I haven't seen what's actually happened. So yeah, let's carry on with this one. There's a story unfolding here, and I'm trying to understand it. If you already know, put it in the comments down below exactly what it is, in case I miss any bits.
What's thicker than blood? I'm realness. I'm not leaving. Share the food, make we feed together. Defend the town, we will bleed together. I'm in your corner, friend. I'm in your corner. Anytime the trouble is on, I'm in your corner, friend. I'm in your corner.
Bro, Tarrus's voice, man. His voice, it's angelic. It's there's something about him over this type of emotive instrumental that just makes me go, wow. Like, he's I feel he's such a widely gifted singer for what he does. He started off obviously in a more sort of reggae background, and we're hearing him a lot more on these quite poppy, quite ballady kind of tunes, and it just works for him, you know. He's just able to kind of transcend different genres with the power within his voice. Awesome.
When you need someone around, you know I'll be your friend. Me in your corner, yeah. I'm in your corner. I'm in your corner, friend. I'm in your corner. Oh, yes I am, whoa. Special loyal to the grave.
Just a little comment on this. Instrumental-wise, Dunwell is absolutely slaying this. Just big kind of, I call them like branch snapping snares. It just sounds like someone's just going with a massive kind of branch, and it just gives it that kind of natural, organic kind of crunch to it. Really, really nice use of those on this one. And the instrumental itself, it sounds very big. It sounds very epic in the way it's been put together. Really, really clean production and just use of engineering to have both of those vocals sounding so large at the same time, because it's a big sounding instrumental. The tune itself, everything about it just sounds big.
Open a strip, open a change your mind. Me know that still. Yeah, my dog, I'm my dog. Till the last day. Hope them not sell me out for the fast pay. In your corner like the cold shot and bring side.
So what I'm gathering from the lyricism on this one is it's a story of basically being there for your friends when they need you, and obviously that's quite a prominent topic right about now. The world's in a crazy place, everyone's locked inside, and it is a time where you do need to be there for your friends, you know, if they're not in the best place. And there's a lot of people around the world now that at the moment that aren't in the best place. So many things have happened over the last sort of 18 months or so. It's an absolutely crazy time to be living on planet Earth. So yeah, do reach out to your friends. I don't normally do this sort of discussion on this channel, but do make sure you are reaching out to your friends at the moment. And this is a tune that kind of represents that, you know, being there in difficult times when things aren't going right in relationships and things are looking very, very bad in relationships, and when people aren't in a good way in hospital, or people are having accidents and stuff, and making sure you can get them there. Just like being a good friend, you know.
Fighter, never switch when it get rough, yeah, we survive storm. Yeah, the family come first until my life. When me say love your sister, I mean it. What's thicker than blood? I'm realness. I'm not leaving. Share the food, make we feed together. If anytime we will bleed together. I'm in your corner, friend. I'm in your corner. Anytime the trouble is on.
The thing about this tune is it's so widely applicable. Like, it's got a lot of pop elements to it. The actual subject matter itself is quite in a bass kind of form, like look after your friends. It's quite like a bass kind of topic, but the sort of way they're discussing it and the way they're discussing it in the video as well are actually quite serious topics. You know, people in by the looks of things, abusive relationships, people who are not in a good way, ending up in hospital through things that have happened. I think this is it's quite an interesting way of addressing the problem, because it's very easy to say, oh, I'll be there for my friends all the time, until something serious happens, and then it's suddenly, oh, are you still there in those situations? So it's quite a good way of looking at that as a topic in a much more sort of adult sort of sense, you know.
I'm in your corner, friend. I'm in your corner. When you need someone around, you know I'll be your friend. Cause I'm in your corner. Yeah, I'm in your corner. I'm in your corner, friend. Yes, I'm in your corner.
Really nice additional use of vocals on this one as well. I did say there'd be a lot of cuts and pauses. Before you tell me to stop doing them, I have to do them, otherwise YouTube blocks my videos. I'm trying to break this tune down as much as possible as well, because there is so much to break down in regards to the instrumental on this one. We're hearing so many cool sort of vocal background bits going on, like wailing kind of sounds, really, really cool. A lot of melodic kind of dips in and out as well, and just in general, the vibe overall of this one is very refreshing in the way it's been put together. Absolute hats off to Dunwell. If I wasn't wearing headphones, this would be off. But yeah, really, really nicely put together.
I'm never gonna let you down. Yeah, me solid from the start before no food I eat. From a barely have no shoes, and from the roof I leak. I try to get to the paper, man, I'm on over street. I know the table turn the tune, I beat the youth.
Just instrumental structure, again, I'm pointing it out a lot because I hear them, I always look for things. That really nice kind of, almost like bubbly melody, that sort of boop, 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 boop in the background. Again, just adding texture, adding extra layers to the sounds that are going on, and it just works, you know. It's just an extra little layer in there that, as we've continued to listen, more and more elements are becoming more apparent to us. I think on this one, Tarrus has kind of stolen the show for me, and I'm a massive Tarrus fan, so I might be a little bit biased. Masicka's been sick, but it's not the most sort of standout performance from Masicka. It definitely feels like this is the tune that's about the chorus more for me, and Masicka's almost providing sort of like situational sort of stuff, and Tarrus is providing like the big point. But yeah, both of them are doing great though. They definitely work as a link up as well.
Well, I'm a dog them there. Remember the crew now weak. No girl couldn't sing the ship and money couldn't do it. Now I the glory from a farm, I want to know for see it. I put my bread up on a plane, now hell we used to sleep there. Remember them days? And if the house and everything's set.
Really nice use of panning there as well. I don't know if you've, depending on what you're listening on, if you're listening on wide speakers or in-ear headphones or whatever, really nice use of kind of shimmering pan there with the little vocal effects, just something different, you know, a little bit of spice at the end of tunes, moving into this sort of outro bridge sounding section. Really, really smooth from everyone involved, man. I've absolutely loved this one so far. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed.
They would just stand up by the king's side.
I'm in your corner, friend. I'm in your corner. Anytime the trouble is on, I'm in your corner, friend. I'm in your corner. When you need someone around, you know I'll be your friend. Cause I'm in your corner. Yeah.
Not sure what happened there. The video seemed to skip. I don't know if it was just on my screen, if it was on the recording, but video seemed to skip for a little second, so I paused it. I'm not quite sure what's happened there, but there we go. We've got extra people getting involved now. I think that is Dunwell, because I was on his Instagram earlier when I saw this landed, just to double check his involvement in the tune. I think that is Dunwell getting involved. But yeah, again, just going over the same thing. Again, really stripped back kind of element to this one, and it's just Tarrus kind of bringing that chorus back again. Tarrus with the chorus. Oh, what a way of saying it that is.
I'm in your corner. I'm in your corner, friend. I'm in your corner. And I'm never gonna let you down.
There we go, man. What a tune that was. Really impressed. Loved the link up. I think Masicka and Tarrus Riley sound great on a tune together. I think Dunwell provided them with an absolutely fire instrumental, and overall, this one just worked for me. I really, really liked it, and there's just a good overall message with it as well. It's definitely one you need to watch with the video to really, really get the meaning of the tune, and just in general, a solid piece of work. So out to everyone involved. There we go. If you did enjoy this reaction, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button at the bottom of the page. Get involved with the channel, people. Come on, we're trying to hit 10k by the end of March. We can definitely do it with your help, so get involved. That's it from me though, and we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.